Hey guys, I'm in LA still. Some of you may know or have heard that I just finished guest judging the last episode of Dancing with the Stars. So that was week 7 for Halloween night, and I hadn't been back for 3 years. It's been 3 years since I've even been on set, which is so odd and long for me considering I was there for 26 seasons. I'm only whispering, it's late, but I just felt like recording, and so I'm going to do that before I meet some friends for drinks, meaning water and Diet Coke. But before I do that, I wanted just to check in since it's been a while, and I brought my equipment because I was like, I might as well record while I'm on this new adventure of going back to the show after so many years, doing something I've never done before, guest judge. And boy, was I a nervous wreck. Not, surprisingly enough, not when we went live, but leading up to it. It was a hot mess. Yeah, it was. I had so many feels running through my body, but by the time I actually sat in that chair, I was oddly so relaxed. It's so weird. I don't know what just took my body. It took over my body in a good way. Because if I was even just a fraction of how nervous I was feeling the last couple of weeks, I don't think I would have been able to even say a sentence without stuttering. Though I did in the very beginning. But I am just so proud of myself, and I'm proud that I was able to stay in my power, go to the show, do something I've always wanted to do, judge. I'm grateful for this experience, and I'm grateful to have been able to hold my own. And I wholeheartedly believe I did the best that I could with the information that I had, and I'm proud of myself for it. I think I thought of every worst case scenario possible, so I'm glad none of that happened or came to fruition. And I'm just so grateful for all the positive comments, for even the constructive criticism that I got. I am so down for any type of constructive criticism. But what I'm not okay with is the aggressive comments that I've seen throughout my platforms. Not so much YouTube, but the rest. And I am also not okay with body shaming. There's been I don't know if it's my algorithm or maybe I'm just gravitating towards the negative, which I tend to do. But there was also a lot of positive, remarks and comments about my judging debut. I can handle criticism, even if it's not constructive, but what I can't handle is body shaming. That's got to stop. And unfortunately, this is the name of the game. I understand that. I also understand that I've lost a lot of weight, since some people may have recognize me from when I did do Dancing with the Stars. We all evolve, we all change. I'm not going to talk about it too much because I've talked about it in length for close to a year now, and I'm just in all transparency over it. So I just wanted to catch up and basically thank anybody who has really been so supportive and who has had my back through this whole process, because, it's really been such a transformation as far as my life goes, and I'm so grateful for every opportunity and for every challenge, for every successful venture that I've been a part of. There's no success without failure. There's a lot of people who are diehard fans of some of these celebrities, and I love the loyalty, but that doesn't mean you have to go around and be mean to others because of it. Like, you can still be diehard, but you can also represent the person you are a fan of, the celebrities, the contestants of the show, and do so in a classy way, because we all rep each other, so at the end of the day, you're coming into a home that has been established for over 30 seasons, and do research before you come at people, because us professionals, we pour our hearts into our choreography, and if you attack us as our choreography, or if you say that there's favoritism, that really hurts our feelings. We're all human at the end of the day, and we are working our asses off 7 days a week, day in, day out, just to come up with whatever looks best on our celebrity. So words are powerful, and try to lead by example, I think, is the ultimate lesson here. Think about what we say before we spread any type of hate. The younger generation is looking up to us and they see everything. So let's just lead by example and really try and be thoughtful with whatever comments we put out there. And ultimately, we're all the same, going through similar situations. Let's just be kind. That's all I ask for. So, yeah, I'm going to now completely do a detour and flip this whole video on its head, because you know why, folks? It's the Sephora savings event, and that's all that matters. Beauty, makeup makes my heart happy, and so does Sephora. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to follow my heart now that I'm back from being a guest judge on a show that I was a part of for 2 decades to now doing what I love to do. Beauty. All things beauty. I'm a beauty content creator, and boy, have I missed this. So let's just get into it, shall we? Yeah, we've got 2 huge cases, guys. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? Surprise, surprise. The sale starts now. You get 20% off if you're a Rouge member. Then there's BIB, and that I think starts for you guys beginning of November. Anyway, the sale goes up until November 10th. It's happening as we speak. And if you're not a Rouge member or BIB, I believe anybody and everybody can get 30% off right now from any Sephora products that you want to purchase. And I have to tell you, Sephora has amazing makeup products, and we're going to get this party started. But this lip is so beautiful, so let's start with lips, shall we? Okay, so if you want to know what this lip is, it's a bunch of things, as always. We have, and currently on sale, because guess what? It's the Sephora savings event. Oh! We've got Ilia. This is their Banquet. I used this on my sister for her wedding, actually. The Lip Sketch Hydrating Crayon. It's a thicker head. I have to sharpen it, but it's beautiful to use as a base prior to then using Fara Homidi Smudge and Contour Lip Pencil. This is the mini one in the shade Demi. So then I lined my lips with that, just contoured the Cupid's bow and then the bottom part. Then I used Merit's Tiger, gorgeous, beautiful color that you see right there and on my lips. Then I went in with the most hydrating, luxurious, sorry for the shadows, I can only do so much, lip gloss in the biz. This is Tom Ford in the shade Phantom 20. How beautiful. I know some people think Tom Ford's overrated, but honestly, maybe they could have done better with the doe foot, but honestly, this is just so hydrating and yummy. There's no scent to it. It lasts a long time. And it's Tom Ford. The packaging's beautiful. Let's move on to other lip products. We've got one of every color, if not maybe 2 of the same color. Refi, this is their tinted lip gloss. I am obsessed with this. The formula is just so beautiful and buttery. This is in the shade Taupe. It has a metal head. It really has a beautiful cooling effect, and it's not sticky. I mean, look at that. They have so many different shades. They have a few new shades. My sister used it on her wedding. It seems like 5 years ago now, but her favorite is blush, as is mine. I was supposed to give her one of the 3 that I have currently, but I forgot. So Christmas is coming soon though. Look how beautiful that is. Ugh, obsessed. They're currently selling like a little gift package of 3 minis of this exact product. So I'm going to link everything in the description box below. Make sure you check that out. I have just started my new Sephora storefront. which is very exciting. It's still a work in progress, but I promise you that I will link everything and you will find everything there at my new Sephora storefront. So make sure you check that out. Link in the description box below. Okay, so since we're on the topic of lip balms, glosses, we're going to continue on that path. We're going to start with Edam. This is beautiful. You get a lot for your money. It's quite large in comparison to, let's say, what I just showed you, Refi. I have been very much into these rather than maybe a lip gloss other than the Tom Ford. I like hydrating finishes. I don't like anything too sticky. So there's a gold shade in this brand. Like it's clear, but it's definitely hydrating. And it has a little bit of a sparkle. And if you know me, I love a sparkle. Where did I just put that? Okay, yeah, so it's there. Now, it's not as hydrating as Refi, and it does it have a middle head? I'm PMSing. It does have a middle head. Now, this one is their lip softening balm. The one that I just showed you, it's like their special holiday. I think it might be holiday, or it could just be their special that they're giving now. Now, this one has scent. The other one does not. This is a little too cherry flavored for me. I'm not a big cherry fruity. I don't like my products to taste or smell like anything you can eat. However, I do love me like a cologne smell, or perfume like the Givenchy powder, for example, the Prism Libre. Anyway, there's that. Okay, then we have, of course, how can I not mention Summer Fridays? The consistency is a little more hydrating than Edam. This is their birthday shade, which is a beautiful pink coral type shade. There, do you see this? Lighting is so bad, guys. I'm so sorry. But it's hydrating. If you know, you know. And if you don't know, wake up. There's so many different shades. Poppy, I've been very into burnt orange lately. So there's that color. It's pigmented, beautiful, luscious. And then, how can I not mention this? I have this in every shade, though I only brought, proud of myself, 2 shades. Let's just go with the one that I see right now, which is the Dior Lip Butter. How cute is this? Every brand should do this. This is such a cute little detailed trinket that everybody would enjoy, no matter your age. This is in Black Cherry. This is not scented. It has more of a minty, fresh finish or smell to it, and it does leave your lips feeling a little on the cooler side, but not spicy and not tingly. If it tingles, it's more like it just has, after like a few minutes, it'll make your lips feel cool and cold a little bit. Definitely does not make your lips tingle whatsoever. Yeah, so this, if anything, has a very slight minty, fresh finish. Then we've got Wise. Wise is such a great company. I use their cleansing oil daily as part of my double cleansing routine. This is their Like a Gloss Hydrating Lip Tint. You've heard me talk about these brands before. If you're a loyal YouTube follower or subscriber, first of all, hi, love you. Thanks for your support. But I talked about this a few months ago when I first discovered this company myself, and it has a gold metal head, very pigmented, similar to the Dior. I believe it's maybe a little bit off, a little bit cheaper, just by a little bit. But this is in the shade Class Act, right there. Okay, I do have a wipey next to me this time. And then I want to show you a couple of lip balms, or I guess you would consider this maybe a lip oil. This is clear. This definitely has a minty fresh scent to it. It doesn't tingle, but it has a little bit of a cooling effect. Also has a metal head. Necessaire. I've gone through 3 bottles of this, you guys. This is my chapstick. I have it in every purse that I own, and I go through it quickly. I put some as soon as I wake up, before I go to bed. I can't live my life without this thing. It's almost as important as my dog, okay? Who I miss so much. I could cry. But this is the lip balm Necessaire. It's beautiful. It has a clear finish to it, and I had it on prior to even putting any lip products on my lips. Another great, and some people don't, they have like a love-hate relationship with this. I've always loved them. Tatcha, I use their skincare products. I have them all that I brought with me as well, at nighttime only. And then I use Rhode Beauty, like the Rhode Glazing Milk, etc. in the morning. We'll get there. But Tatcha has the Kisu lip mask, and this is the one original, I believe. This is the Japanese peach lip jelly. It has a jelly consistency, and you get a lot for your money. I mean, they gifted me this actually, but I actually ran out of the one I purchased, which was exactly the same flavor or same, you know what I mean? Anyway, it leaves your lips hydrating. It's just not as convenient as my Necessaire. There is no minty, fresh, anything. It just hydrates your lips. This is a great product to use while you are applying your makeup. You want to make your lips hydrated. So this is one of the first steps you do as you apply your makeup, and then you wipe it off. This is not just for nighttime, by the way. It's for any time of the day. This just leaves your lips hydrated and just beautiful, luscious, and ready for you to apply some lipstick on them. They have the same type of formula, and this is gorgeous. This is like has a gold specks in it. This is their same Tatcha, the Kisu lip mask. I love it. I'm going to put a little bit on right now. Comes with that little handle. How cute. I am so obsessed with brands that really pay attention to detail. It will make me take my wallet out. Just put it that way. Let's move on to lipsticks, lip glosses, etc. Okay, so I'm going to just go through my top 5 as far as each product goes, but just know I have every shade with me, just in case. Ugh. Okay, lip liners. I'm going to go through this quick, folks. We'll never be done. But these are all sold at Sephora right now, on sale. Get it while you can, while it's hot, while it's not sold out. Though MPH lip liners, 2 out of the 8, 9 shades, maybe 10, sold out, and they're selling quickly. I have every shade, and I might just get double, because you never know. They're not that long, which I don't appreciate, but you know, they're basically as long as the Westman Atelier, which I love as well. So we've got MPH. What really helps with knowing what favorite lip liners that I prefer, they have to be actual lip pencils, not creamy products. I don't like any creamy lip liners. I like to go in with detail, and in order for that to happen, it has to be a pencil. MPH has a great formula for that. This is in the shade Double Shot. Westman Atelier also has a beautiful pencil, similar formula as to MPH. This is in the shade Lulu, along with Makeup Forever. They're known for their lip pencils. They're multi-purposed, so you can use this for eyeliner even if you wanted to. Same type of texture. This wouldn't be great for your waterline, this specific Makeup Forever pencil, because they do have long wear and creamier products, because this is very much like a pencil, so best for your lips. Then we've got the Makeup by Mario. This is in the shade Hue, my favorite. What I love about him and his lip liners is the fact that you do get a lip brush at the end, which is beautiful. It also comes with a sharpener as well. Ugh, talk about a bang for your buck. My favorite out of all of them is the Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is their lip liner in the shade Amethyst. Talk about a pencil. This is like a pencil, like when we were in school writing. Remember that? Do you remember how to write? Because sometimes I don't. Pencil. Let's move on to my favorite lip glosses, lip oils that I always tend to or gravitate towards. Starting with the Gisou honey infused lip oil. This is such a beautiful, silky, smooth, but smells like food lip oil. But the finish of this, oh my goodness, it is divine. Now, it's worth it for me because the actual formula is just hard to beat. So I'm willing to, you know, have that smell of milk chocolate on my lips. Gross. I mean, I love chocolate, but I don't love it as far as leaving it on my lips, you know? Anyone? Anybody? Kosas has affordable, I would say, in comparison to some of the others I'm about to show you. This is their lip oil as well. This is a beautiful formula, and it is silky smooth. It's a little bit more pigmented than the Gisou lip oil, and it comes in so many shades, which I have them all here, but we're not gonna do that because your girl's gotta go to sleep soon. I'm canceling the friends drinks, can't do it. Big Limp Plumpgasm. This is Charlotte Tilbury. Now, Charlotte Tilbury, though she has some gorgeous colors and shades as far as her lip products go, has yet to impress me as far as the finish and how sticky this is. But this Big Daddy, Big Lip Plumpgasm is the closest I have ever used as far as something that's not sticky. And this reminds me, this shade right here, reminds me of that Victoria's Secret Pat McGrath lip gloss that it has been sold out since the Victoria's Secret fashion show. Yeah, that one. This is a dupe. Then we've got two more. I just love these spicy YSL lip glosses. This is their holiday collection. This is in the shade 12. And I don't know, you just can't take the girl out of the sparkle, or the sparkle out of the girl. Dyslexic. But this is such a beautiful formula, and it has a little bit of that like fruity scent that YSL has sometimes in their lip glosses. This one though is not spicy, I don't think. Oh no, it is. It's a little tingly, but nothing unbearable, and believe me, I'm sensitive. Last but not least, who doesn't love a good old Fenty Gloss Bomb? This is my favorite shade. I actually just got a hold of this and realized that there is this gorgeous shade that I don't own, but this is in the shade Fenty Glow. Again, I'm obsessed with burnt orange, so this is what this is. And this has a little bit of, it's not sticky, but definitely has a scent to it, though not too strong. But I just love all of these glosses. They're just so beautiful. I mean, to die for. Let's move on to lipsticks. We've got the Bisou Balm Violet _FR. These are gorgeous. I've never seen anything like it on the market. This is a matte balm that does not dry your lips out. Ugh, what? How does one create that? Don't ask me, but I have every shade and might go in for another round. Talk about a blurring matte finish. I mean, say what? Look at that. It blurred my back of my hand like as if there was a blurring mark on it, or like, you know, on TV when they blur stuff out. You know, see what I'm saying? Then we've got my favorite all-time Sable Smoke Tom Ford. This is my go-to for red carpets. I wore this for Dancing with the Stars a few days ago. This is a beautiful, beautiful lipstick. I know it's expensive, but if you want quality and you want something that'll last and that just really reads on camera, if you're going to do a photo shoot or a TV appearance, this is the color, the shade, the brand to go with. We've got Mary Phillips, her little Siggies. This is in the shade Cherry Pie. She's got, not matching, but she obviously, I showed you her lip liners. I just love how mini this is, but also how hydrating this formula is. It still has pigment, but it's not a strong pigment. You never want to just use this on its own. This would definitely be more of like a daytime lipstick that you just throw in your purse. You could throw every shade she actually created because they're so small, skinny, and just petite. Hung Van Gogh has come out with some brilliant, different just makeup products in general, and they're all sold at Sephora, including his beautiful hydrated matte lipsticks. I could eat it. I love it so much. This is in the shade, oh crap, Fanet Nikam. I think I'm pronouncing that wrong, but it's a burnt orange. It's gorgeous. It's blurring and hydrating. Love it. I can just make out with it. That's how much I love this formula. I'm not kidding. He's got some beautiful reds as well, which I think I'm going to be wearing either Van Gogh red, I think is one of them, and New York City red or something like that. Anyway, one of those shades I'm definitely going to be wearing for this awards show because I've got this gorgeous gown. I cannot wait to show you guys. Inspired, all I'm going to say is by Hailey Bieber at the Met Gala 1 year. Do you have any idea what I'm talking about? Stay tuned. Last but not least, this is more for the packaging. I'm obsessed. Yep. No, I did not diamond paint this, though it looks like I did. But this is Guerlain. I can never say that brand. So you buy this separately. Yes, it's pricey, but check it out. Check it out. Look at this. So here you are. You pull lipstick. Mirror. Oh my god, mirror on the wall. Who's got the best sale of all? Sephora. Sephora. And delirious. So here's this shade. This is in the shade. No idea, but this looks like a, you know what? Super cute. I love the attention to detail, as you know. And I don't know what the shade is, but I just got it for the packaging. Just saying. Let's talk about lip stains really quick. Then we're done with the lip products, finally. I was looking for my fifth one, and I was like, oh wait, how about the Huda Beauty lip liners? When you learn how to use this properly, and when you store it properly, which should be upside down, like this, as if you can put it in a cup or whatever, it's gorgeous. You just have to learn how to work with it. It's like a marker. It's like a magic marker. And that's what it does stain your lips. This is the longest stain, I believe, that I've ever experienced, even more than Wonder Skin. And I use it just as a lip liner and maybe shade in the ends of my lips. And I bring it in depending on the shade. There is one that matches my skin tone almost perfectly. And that's the one that I use to practice with a lot, because I didn't want too much pigment, and if I messed up, to have it look like a hot mess. I have every shade currently on sale right now for the savings event, so get it while you can, folks. This is a newer product for me. I am still testing it out. I'm not 100% convinced yet, but this is a stain. It's Fara Homidi. I believe this is a stain. Sure damn hope so. Yeah, it's the Lip Compact Refillable Rechargeable Prime Balm Plush Soft Matte. Or maybe it's not a stain. Anyway, I'm pretty sure it is. But they have two different formulas here. One is a balm, I'm assuming. Right? What the hell is this? What do they call it? Yeah, it's a balm, and then they have the actual color here, which is a stain, I believe, or long wear. But I swear you could use this for your cheeks as well. But I don't dare to try it right now. No. Though I don't have blush on because I was waiting to get there to show you my favorite blush, which might have to now go from 5 to just a couple. We're going to get through this quicker, I promise. Then we've got 3 more products as far as stains go. This brand Violet FR is so underrated. I showed you their matte blurring lipstick. Now I'm going to show you their lip nectar. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous formula. With stains, they tend to dehydrate my lips. Not this. She's got gorgeous shades. I think 5 different shades. I have them all, as you can imagine. This is so perfect for fall, but it's a beautiful first layer. I mean, this would have been great with the lips that I have on right now. So that you create a base so that when you're eating or drinking or after a few hours of wearing your lips and it fades, you still have the tint underneath it, which is great. God, how loud is that? She also just came out with the Plume Lip. This is more of a whipped finish and more of a matte finish. Not drying though, still very hydrating. I believe all the colors are the same, but in just different formulas. I could be wrong, but again, underrated brand, beautiful quality. Every little thing has been thought out in perfect detail. And you can tell with her products for sure. Last but not least, we've got the Dior lip stains. A lot of people don't like this because the pigment is not as strong as some other lip stains, but I like that. So this is, have it in every shade, as you can imagine. And this is Dior's Dior Addict in the shade, can't read it. Okay, cool. But this is a very hydrating lip stain, even a little bit more hydrating, but thinner when it comes to the finish of it, meaning thinner of, like, it's not as pigmented when you first swipe. But what I love about these is that you can just layer and it won't make your lips peel or dry out. So there we have it. We are done with the lips. Get your carts, hearts, and credit cards ready. Okay, so I'm going to put this and divide this all into different parts. There's so much product, you guys, and I want to be able to thoroughly explain everything to you without rushing. So we have completed the lips as far as lip products go that are currently on sale at Sephora. And make sure you check back on my channel. I will be uploading more videos than normal. Obviously, I used to upload once a week, but due to the Sephora savings event, I will be uploading multiple times throughout the sale, which is happening or has started from October 31st to November 10th. So check back in for complexion products we haven't gone through yet, eyes, cheeks, skincare. I've got it all with me in these 2 amazing hard cases just full of makeup. Stay tuned. Hope you enjoyed this and happy shopping.